Good afternoon. This is Mayor John Engen. With me, as always, is Commissioner Josh Buck, and this is your update for April 2020 as we continue to make our way through this health crisis. A couple of things to note today, ladies and gentlemen. We wanted you to know that during this crisis, we're finding enormous collaboration on the part of the community, and we're meeting with folks regularly and in a systematic way. So we have a structure that's set up by our local disaster professionals, a group of community organizations that we call the Missoula Community Organizations Active in Disaster, or COAD. We talk about COAD a lot in our daily briefings. And the COAD is coming together to provide actionable items that help Missoula County residents be resilient and move forward with community recovery. So there are 5 task forces at work today: economic recovery, food security, mental and behavioral health, volunteer and donations management, and child care. These task forces is incredible and incredibly helpful. And you can see what they're doing on our Missoula County Joint Information website at covid19.missoula.co. Commissioner.
So as some of you may have seen yesterday, the governor issued another order around quarantine, and this specifically is for people entering Montana. So if you see this out there and you happen to be entering Montana, coming in on plane, train, or automobile, we want you to spend 14 days by yourself. And if you're just passing through, that's fine. But if you're coming here for work or for pleasure, you got to lock it down a little bit. And that's for your health and everybody else's. Thanks for doing that.
Thanks, Josh. So I'm seeing some of the best of what Missoula has to offer and some of the best in human nature. But some of the worst is still out there, folks. So we've had a rash of thefts from cars. Please do yourself, and do law enforcement a favor. Much as I'd like to say we're living in Mayberry, we're not. Lock your door, your car, and don't leave valuables in the car. Your laptop, your wallet, your purse, whatever is valuable to you, take it out of the car and lock those cars up. And we will, what's the old turn of phrase, Josh? We'll take a bite out of crime.
I like that. I remember that. I remember that, dog. So I mentioned the governor before. We have a local authority here as well in the person of the great Cindy Farr of our health department. And I would encourage you all to check out her daily briefings on numbers of cases of the virus, quarantines, all the information that you would want to know around the public health side of this. Cindy Farr's got it for you. And in that same vein, around public health, I want to encourage everybody to double down on social distancing. If you've seen, and I'm sure you have, some of the scenes in major population centers and other parts of the United States, we absolutely don't want to go there. And the way not to go there is by doubling down on social distancing, which is really difficult. It goes against all human nature. And this is something I felt fairly poignantly lately, kind of an ache, and I'm sure you may have felt this too. This is an ache for spontaneous conversation with people you may not have planned on meeting that day. All over Missoula, for the cost of buying a cup of something delicious, whether it's coffee or tea or beer or spirits, we get to enjoy the wonderful company of strangers and people we know. And that fills a need in all of us, especially for those like myself and my friend the mayor, the flaming extroverts out there. It's really hard on us, but it's hard on everybody. And I would just want to acknowledge it and say that it's probably going to be this way for a while. We need to figure out other ways to meet that need, and it's obviously going to be more electronic, but it has to be done, and we need to keep ourselves happy and sane and safe. Make sure you reach out to people. There you go.
Thanks, Josh. Well said, as always. Commissioner and a poet, that ain't a bad combination. Yeah, take care of each other and take care of yourselves, and we'll be back with more.
Absolutely. Have a good afternoon.